Hello, so I just watched Chelsea losing to Brighton. Whatever that nonsense was, is just it's tiresome at this point because we this year alone we were an absolute sucker to Brighton. You see, we've been giving them gifts again and again. We signed Marco Correa for 60 million euro because he had one good season. We appointed Graham Potter because he answered inquiry for Marco Correa, the way they liked it. That didn't really make a sense to me. But we appointed Graham Potter with lots of compensation to Brighton. We paid a lot of compensation, and we just gifted 6 points this year. Like 2 years ago, Chelsea was a champions of Europe. Now we have uh, degenerated ourselves into this. Uh, you know, we lost twice to Southampton. We lost twice to Brighton. If I see the next few fixture, the only I'll say this: the only fixture that has a shrink of hope for win is Nottingham because it's at Stamford Bridge. That's it. I'm not. The rest I'm not even sure. Arsenal, they're gonna batter us. Man United, uh, Man City, they're all gonna even Brentford. They're gonna try to kill us. The game itself was absolute trash. Waste of 90 minutes. Waste of my weekend. Saturday night. It was like waste of my Saturday night. Starting 11. I can see Lampard was trying to save players for the Champions League game. Uh, as I said before, who are we to save players? Who are we to save players? We are 11th place, man. The game itself was just like players made way too many mistakes. Some players just seems not into the game anymore. They didn't. They seem like they don't even care anymore. Sterling, I don't know. I don't know. I think we should sell him if he's gonna act like this. Uh, Christian Pulisic, what? How is he even in starting 11? Like, we know that he cannot offer anything to Chelsea anymore. He's the first one. Him and Hakim Ziyech is the first one to leave, but yet we decide to give him a chance again. And the outcome, disappointing as always. Pulisic did nothing. Conor Gallagher, he had one lucky shot that went into goal. Uh, the only player I think that should have actually be rested was Enzo Fernandez and Wesley Fofana because they are the only decent player who acted like they actually cared. Modric was okay. But I'm not sure. I should say he was okay because maybe he looked okay comparably to compared to Raheem Sterling and Pulisic because they were that bad. But at least like I want to respect Mudrik for trying actually caring for the game. Then is Zakaria. What the hell is he? I have never seen player this bad, like this amateurishly bad, since Saul Niguez. Yeah, he better f off to Juventus by May. There's no way Chelsea is keeping this guy. Trevor Chalobah, he's not even right back. So he's not even right back, actual right back, and he hasn't got plenty of game time. So how do you expect him to actually man mark Mitoma, who is like the the most informed player in the league? So it's no surprise that he actually got shredded by Mitoma. Badia Chilwell, all disappointing. If it wasn't for Kepa, we would have lost like 6, 7 goals. Kepa actually saved Chelsea like we would have lost like 4-1 at least. Uh, the whole yeah, and That's about it. Like the game itself is there's no point of criticizing Frank Lampard anymore in my view, because there's no room to improve. Because Lampard has, yeah, it's been a it's been a long time since he was out of his depth. Like he has no tactical solution for improvement. He's the whole since he came, the whole tactic is like 5-0-5 formation. Like there's so much gap, and it's only he just left Enzo alone to just manage the midfield. Like Gallagher is just like acting like he's striker today. Zakaria was way too lazy. Yeah, he didn't like he's not even moving that much. So it was like the whole vast midfield was left alone to Enzo. Uh, so I don't expect much. I really don't expect much to improve after from now on with Frank Lampard. The best thing we can do is after the season ends at May. Yeah, we part like Lampard and Chelsea part their way. I think that's the ideal farewell. There's no point of keeping him any more or any less. Yeah, just let. To be honest, the whole caretaker manager situation should even never have been started to begin with. Like, and yeah, so I don't blame Frank Lampard. I don't want to criticize Frank Lampard because he's at his limits. Uh, but the one person that I would like that I think who deserves all the critics, who deserves all the blame, who needs to be criticized is man who is full of himself, Todd Bowley. I think his should I say his confidence has uh just like pushed Chelsea into this absolute mess. And I think it could have been avoided if Todd Bowley actually listened to experts. You see, first of all, I don't like completely deny Todd Bowley's good doing. Uh, he has been spending lots of money uh, to improve Chelsea, which I can appreciate. Mm, I know he's been trying to expand stadium or rebuild Stamford Bridge or expand Stamford Bridge, which is absolutely necessary. I know he's taking more effort than Roman in that area. I know he's been trying to improve the pitch. I know he's been trying to renovate the medical team. That those parts I can respect that. What I cannot have what but the one part that I really I really wish like he didn't do that he should have never done is you know him trying to do everything by himself when he took over. See, when he took over, Chelsea had perfectly good professionals who can assist him. Chelsea had Thomas Tuchel, tactical mastermind. We had Maria Groskavaya and Petr Cech. Oh, Petr Cech and Maria Groskavaya is okay. They're not. They have their fair share of problem, but you know, just severing all of them at once in your first year, I don't think that was a good move. Like he, he released Petr Cech and Maria Groskavaya, and Todd Bowley tried to do, he tried to act as a sporting director. He tried to do all the transfer alone by himself. Yeah, I don't think that was a good move. What I think was like he should have kept those people until he find the suitable people. Now we have Vivel, Stewart, all these people who will do the transfer for him. That's why I think the January transfer was much better than summer transfer because this time we have a director of football and the scouting managers who can actually structure the team in a much more organized way. So I see I saw Todd Bowley, drinking, may you see I'm sure like he must feel like he doesn't deserve all this monetary failure after investing so much money. But I gotta say this, Todd, Mr. Bowley, you deserve that failure. uh, I think you should take it as an expensive lesson that, you know, when you manage a when you manage football club, uh, the best thing you can do for Chelsea fans is just opening your wallet and let the professionals do their job. You know, uh, players. You know, if you wanna sign players, expensive players, you just write them the check. Let the sporting directors do the signing. Let the managers do the squad building squad. Please. Uh, I know like Todd Bowley is he's a much better manager. Like he's gonna be a good owner than the Glazers or John Henley, the previous Liverpool owners. I think he's much better than that. He's better than I think he can be better than Stan Kroenke. So yeah, that's about it. You know, it's an absolute torture for me to just like watch Chelsea losing every every weekend, weeknight in Champions League. Next year, probably I won't be able to see Champions League, which will be sad because what's the point of Champions League if there's no Chelsea in it? But I think Chelsea can bounce back. I wish to really think that this is a really one painful transitional period where Chelsea will be stronger than ever in the next year because that's what I've been seeing. Thank you very much. I really hope you guys yeah, I really hope you guys stick cheer up as well because I wish to believe like future's much brighter in the future.